Hi guys, I am History. Welcome to another video on ancient India. Today, we are going to learn about a unique topic. It was 5th century BC. People were living their lives depending on the luxuries, basing their happiness on material things. And one day a prince left his life in palace and went in search of knowledge and gained enlightenment. That's how Buddhism began. Though the story might seem simple, but the struggle wasn't. So let's learn the birth and expansion of Buddhism along with the life of Lord Buddha. To know the birth of Buddhism, we have to travel back 2,500 years. So around 563 BC, a prince was born in Lumbini in present-day Nepal. His father was a powerful Hindu ruler of Shakya clan. Suddhodana was the elected ruler of Kapilavastu, and his mother Mahamaya was a princess from the Kosala dynasty. After 7 days of his birth, his mother died and he was raised by his stepmother, Prajapati Gautami. On his birth, a Brahmin saw the 32 markings of a Mahapurusha and predicted that he would either be a world conqueror or a renouncer. He was married to Yashodhara at the age of 16 and had a son named Rakula. Since his birth, the royal priest had predicted that he would not become a king and would lead his life as a monk. In fear of losing his heir and son to claim the throne, he ordered everyone to hide all human suffering from his lovely son. But at the age of 29, after seeing an old man, a sick man, a corpse and an ascetic, he left his palace in search of truth of the human life. He wandered for 7 years attaining knowledge, and at the age of 35, under the peepal tree at Bodh Gaya, he attained enlightenment and was called Buddha. Sidhartha realized that desire was the primary enemy of a person. By ending desire, he could end suffering, and people only suffer because they want things to be a certain way. So his fear of aging, death, and suffering slowly declined. Ultimately, he accepted that the only thing in the world that will remain unchanged is change itself, as nothing in this world is permanent except change. So his mind enlightened and he saw joy and peace in everything on earth. With this, he achieved Nirvana, becoming the awakened one or a Buddha. After this, he started teaching people about the path to attain Nirvana. He delivered his first sermon in Deer Park at Sarnath in Varanasi. This event is known as turning the wheel of Dharma. He gave the 4 noble truths which are the basis of Buddhism. Firstly, life is suffering or sadness, meaning life will never go the way you desire, and at the end all you will have is sadness. Secondly, sadness is caused by desire. Human desire over possession, people and things is what leads them to sadness. Thirdly, he says that there is an end to suffering. As humans create their own suffering through desire, they can always end it with change of perspectives. The faster you realize that, the earlier you will understand the importance of letting go of desires. The secret of happy life is to enjoy what you have without the attachment. And the last noble truth is, drum roll please, the Eightfold Path leads to the end of suffering. He called it Ashtanga Marga, and following this path is how you can achieve Nirvana. The Eightfold Path is programmed to cure the desire-addicted mind. Though Buddha has called it a path, but it's always portrayed on a wheel called Dharma Chakra, or the Wheel of Truth. The Eightfold Path contains right view, right thought, right speech, right actions, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. He taught that a person should avoid access of both luxury and austerity and prescribed the middle path instead. He called it Madhyama Marga, or the middle path. So in conclusion, there are 4 noble truths, and you should follow eightfold paths to battle the desire and attain Nirvana. He also taught that love everyone like they are your own, and like everything to lead a happy life. So why don't you click the like button and subscribe to show your love? Because love is the only thing that matters in the world. Buddha also laid down few codes of conduct for his followers. Firstly, never covet the property of others. Never commit violence. Do not use intoxication. Never lie, and don't indulge in corrupt practices. According to Buddha, a person can attain Nirvana if he is liberated from the cycle of birth and death. Lord Buddha passed away at the age of 80 in 483 BC at Kushinagar in present-day Uttar Pradesh in India. His last words were, "All composite things decay, strive diligently." After the passing of Lord Buddha, Buddhism was divided into 3 different sects, namely Hinayana, or the lesser path, Mahayana, which means the greater path, and Vajrayana, which means vehicle of the thunderbolt. Hinayana has all its scriptures in Pali, and they refer Buddha as nothing more than a human being and don't believe in idol worship. This is called the House of Elders. The main aim of Hinayana is Nirvana. This is followed in the countries of Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, and other parts of Southeast Asia. Emperor Ashoka was a follower of Hinayana. Mahayana has all its scriptures in Sanskrit language. They treat Buddha as a god and worship idols of Buddha and bodhisattvas. They believe in universal liberation from suffering of all humans. This is followed in Japan, China, India, and other Asian countries. Vajrayana is also referred as Mantrayana, Tantrayana, Tantric or esoteric Buddhism. Its followers believe that salvation can be attained faster by acquiring the magical power and rituals. Eastern India, Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet, and Mongolia. Buddha always emphasized on the importance of karma. He said that karma is a cycle which will eventually give what you deserve. So to get good results, do good deeds. Buddha said that karma is like a seed, and what you sow, that's what you reap. Buddhist teachings of noble truth and eightfold path are not as strict guidelines to follow, as not following them won't punish you. There is no God in Buddhism but many gods who are just like humans. He also said that a person can become God due to his good karma. Now let's learn about the Buddhist architecture. During the period of Mauryan Emperor Ashoka, Buddhism saw great expansion after his conversion to Buddhism. He is said to have redistributed the relics housed in the original stupa of Buddha into thousands of stupas throughout India. Every stupa contains at treasury a tree of life and small offering. There are 3 different types of structures associated with the religious architecture of Buddhism: their monasteries, shrines, and cave temples. At the end, all Buddhists worship 3 main elements: Buddha the Enlightened One, Dhamma the Law of Nature, and Sangha the Order of Buddhist monks. So let's all chant the holy mantra and meditate for 1 minute. Before that, if you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe as an offering to Lord Buddha. May you live long and prosper.
If you like this video, subscribe so you could see more characters like Vivek, Upagupta, Vaishali, and Aditya.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share it with all your history loving friends, and we will come up with new videos every week. Kosala.